Have you ever felt invisible, even while you were helping everyone? Do you know what it feels like when people take your kindness for granted and expect you to always be there? Have you ever wondered why no one seems to value your time, even though you give everything? Many people live like this quietly, feeling stretched thin, always giving, rarely seen. But respect and value do not come from being endlessly available. They come from something deeper, from creating space and learning your own worth. If you've ever been the one who always says yes, who is always there for everyone, this story is for you. Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village, lived a young man named Khalid. He was 29 years old. He worked as the library assistant in the village school library. Every morning, he unlocked the doors, dusted the shelves, and arranged books. He helped students with their reading, gave advice to teachers, and even sorted borrowed books for the elders. Khalid's dream was simple. He wanted to be appreciated, not just for his work, but for who he was. He loved learning, he loved people, and he wanted to make a difference. But there was a problem. He was always too available. While others set boundaries and focused on their own priorities, Khalid could never say no. If someone asked for help, he dropped everything. If someone needed advice, he gave hours of his time. People smiled, thanked him, and then immediately asked for more. Even his closest friends and colleagues began to take his kindness for granted. Sometimes, his suggestions were ignored. Sometimes, his work was overlooked. And every night, Khalid felt exhausted, unnoticed, and small. He sat by the carob tree behind the library, watching the sunset, and asked quietly to himself, "Why does giving everything make me invisible, instead of respected?" This continued for months. One afternoon, a visiting teacher asked Khalid to prepare a special reading corner for students. He agreed immediately. He stayed late into the evening, arranging books, soft cushions, and lanterns. The next day, the teacher barely noticed. Instead, she complained that the corner didn't have the exact arrangement she wanted. Khalid's shoulders sank. His heart felt heavy. That evening, he walked slowly to the eternal carob tree. The sky glowed amber. A warm wind rustled the barley fields nearby. Sitting on the wooden bench beneath the tree was Uncle Javed, the village elder. His long white beard caught the sunlight. He gestured to Khalid to sit beside him. "Your heart looks heavy, my boy," Uncle Javed said gently. Khalid nodded, trying to hold back tears. "I feel invisible," he whispered. "No matter what I do, people keep asking for more. They never see me." Uncle Javed smiled softly. From his robe, he pulled out two small scrolls. One was neatly rolled, tied with a golden ribbon. The other was crumpled, soft, and worn. "Pick one," he said. Khalid hesitated. He touched the neat scroll. It felt smooth, organized, strong. Then he touched the crumpled scroll. It felt easy to fold, familiar, but weak. He chose the neat scroll. Uncle Javed nodded. "See this?" he said. "This scroll knows its value. It does not ask to be read. It is respected because of how it exists." The crumpled one, always easy, always available. It is taken for granted. Khalid frowned. "I don't understand." "You will," Uncle Javed whispered. "Respect is a space you create. Distance is not rejection, it is power. The moment you learn to value your own time, others will begin to value you too." That night, Khalid sat alone in the library. He looked at the shelves, the books, the quiet space he had always kept for others. For the first time, he understood. He decided to change. Step 1. The door of silence. He would no longer answer every request immediately. He would think first. He would speak when necessary, and only then. The next morning, a student came asking for help. Before, Khalid would have immediately dropped everything. This time, he paused. He smiled gently. "I can help you after I finish my work," he said. The student frowned. At first, it felt uncomfortable, but slowly, the student waited. Step 2. The door of boundaries. Khalid started protecting his time. If someone asked for hours of help, he offered a schedule. He no longer stayed late every night. He no longer gave answers before thinking. Some villagers were confused. Some even complained. But Khalid felt lighter. Step 3. The door of presence. When he finally chose to help, he was fully present. No distracted thoughts. No tired sighs. People noticed the difference. The warmth, the attention, the thoughtfulness. It was new. Days passed. Weeks went by. 1 year later, Khalid was still helping. But now, he was respected. People valued his time. They noticed his quiet wisdom. They waited for his advice. They appreciated his kindness. Because it was not endless, Khalid smiled under the eternal carob tree. He remembered the nights he felt invisible. The scrolls. The lesson from Uncle Javed. For the first time, he realized, being always available does not make you loved. Being wisely present does. The village school noticed the change. Students listened more carefully. Teachers sought Khalid's guidance before making decisions. Even the visiting teacher praised his thoughtfulness and preparation. Khalid had become a quiet pillar of respect. People no longer demanded his time. They valued it. He walked through the village, eyes bright, shoulders relaxed. The amber sunlight glinted in his hair. The wind whispered through the barley fields. And he understood clearly. Respect is not something you give for free. Respect is something you invite by honoring yourself first. The lesson was simple. Distance is not rejection. It is clarity. It is a gift to yourself and to others. Dear listener, every one of us holds 2 scrolls inside. One is crumpled and always available, always ready. One is neat, strong, and valued. If you want respect, if you want people to notice your worth, you must choose the neat scroll. Start today. Protect your time. Value your presence. Do not give everything to everyone at once. Because the longer you wait, the more your energy fades. The more your kindness is taken for granted. Choose wisely. Stand strong. Protect your time. Shine only when you are ready. If this story touched your heart, if it helped you understand your own worth, please like this video so more learners can find it. Subscribe to Echoes of Wisdom for more simple English stories, emotional lessons, and motivational tales. Share this story with someone who always gives too much. Someone who needs to learn that distance changes everything. We'll be here every week with new stories for your heart and mind. See you in the next story.